Man, don't you just hate it when you pull up to a red light and it dies? Oh, I'm sorry, man. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Even with 3M Auto Vlogging. Today, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, if y'all have that infamous auto start stop feature when you pull up to a red light and it cuts off, man, I got my Raptor and it's a 2018. I could not stand it. I mean, it was just horrible. I mean, technology has come to this where it cuts the car off. I mean, I know there's good reasons for it or engineers wouldn't have designed it that way, but I'm wanting to drive my own car. So let me make decisions like when to cut the car off, when to turn it on. And also, if y'all check out my other videos, I've done seatbelt, chime deletes, aggravating to say the least. I'm one of these do-it-myself guys. So anything that can be done, hacked or do it yourself, I always try that. So I looked on the internet for days and days and days, and I tried to find a video telling me how to run a jumper wire from one wire to another on the auto stop start button to bypass that feature. Well, what people, they'll show the videos that, yeah, this worked for me. But what they don't tell you a lot of times is on your car, it doesn't work like it's intended and it could have adverse effects. Make your own decisions. If you want to run a jumper wire, do that. But I contacted this company right there. And the part number that I got was this right here. All right, letting y'all see the part number. And I'm gonna show you what I got from the Auto Stop Eliminator. All right, there's the module. Okay, and the reason I have that module is because I have an aftermarket Tesla style touchscreen in the dash. So it changed all the buttons. So I called Jessica with Auto Stop Eliminator and talked to them at the company, and I said, well, my button now with this new aftermarket unit has 4 wires. And she was like, don't think that's gonna work because our plug-in module interface between the switch and the wiring is 6 wires. And I'm like, yeah, mine's only got 4 wires for some reason with the Phoenix touchscreen that I have. So they offer 2 different solutions. One is that interface in between the switch and the wiring. And the other one is the little chip that plugs into your OBD2 port. But my first question, just like you guys, was like, okay, I am installing in a few weeks amp power steps that go in the OBD port that have to be there. And I don't want this in the way and having to unplug that with, I've got steps running, what do I do? Well, even though it's not their product, Jessica was kind enough to advise me to just look on Amazon for this. This is an OBD2 splitter, as you guys can see, all right? And what it's gonna do, I'm gonna take you out to the truck and show you. I'm gonna unbolt the, it's either 7 or 8 millimeter. I'll verify that in a minute. I know, it's an 8 millimeter, dude, 8 millimeter. All right, so I'm gonna bring a 8 millimeter just to begin with. And you guys know it'll probably be a 7 where I have to come back. All right. We're set everything in the seat and we're gonna look for that right there. And I can see the bolts holding it on, and we're gonna try that 8 millimeter right now. So we're gonna loosen that and remove that bracket. It's gonna be the white female into the male. just like that. And I'm gonna push that in. I get my other hand free. There it is. It clicked. You heard it. All right. So now what we're gonna do is shove this up out of the way, and this black one is going to take over the slot with the two 8mm bolts right here that I've got. All right. Okay, so I've got the OBD port put there. Here's our factory piece. It's going to be shoved back up in there. All right, so now we have two ports, one right here, which resembles the factory port, and the secondary, I guess you would call it. So we're going to go ahead and take this. Try and do this with one hand. All right, there it is. Okay, and all of this can be shoved back up under here, put a zip tie around it, and you would never even know it's there. Factory port for anybody to plug a scan tool in. And I'll zip tie this out of the way. All right, I'm up here. I do want to tell you guys, on a factory Ford or F-150, your button's gonna be about right here. And mine is not. It relocated to the top, but it still has the similar button that says off on it. So what you had to do beforehand, and if you're watching this video, you really know exactly what your woes are as far as that switch. You go to turn the truck on. Okay, so when you normally get in the truck and turn it on, that will not light up until you push your button to deactivate. So, but now, thanks to Auto Stop Start Eliminator, it defaults to the off position. So I just wanted to make this quick how-to video and tell you the company that I used. And as far as I'm concerned, they've cornered the market. And that's not just some plug for this company. They really have cornered the market, because they've got two different interfaces that will remedy your problem with the auto stop start issue. And I call it an issue. So just letting you guys know, if y'all like this video, please head on over to my channel page. I've got a lot more how-tos, do-it-yourselves. Man, I sure would appreciate the subscription to my channel. I appreciate you watching on this short video. It's a real short video because it's an easy mod and it's inexpensive. It's easy to install and it's just a no-brainer. And this is not just on Fords or F-150s or even Raptors. It is for all, they do for all newer cars that struggle with that auto stop start crap when you pull up to a red light and it cuts the car off. I'm just, man, don't you just hate it when you pull up to a red light and it dies? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey, get your foot off the dash.